now.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Okay, cool.
I see it. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for
Um,
having me.
welcome to Niajah.com.
We here.
So hi everybody, I'm Niajah, obviously from Niajah.com, and I'm here with Malcolm.
What's good? What's going on, everybody?
So I just want to give y'all like a little brief story of how me and Malcolm met.
Definitely.
I moved to Piscataway in 2005, and I met Ashley. And basically, I met Malcolm through Ashley because they were good friends. So, Malcolm, are you from Piscataway?
Well, okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
so, nah, it's only because like lately I've been getting asked this question for great things like this. So I was born in Brooklyn, stayed there for like 3-4 years, and then my family moved to Piscataway, and that's where I was raised.
Okay.
And now I live in Houston, Texas.
Okay, so really funny thing that you say Brooklyn. So I do a lot of work in New York because I'm a wedding planner.
Right. Okay.
So, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know if it's because of the music that I listen to or whatever the case, but whenever I'm driving and I go into Brooklyn, like I feel like I'm home. Like, and
it's a change.
I swear I'm not from there. I have no family from Brooklyn, from New York, or anything. But I always feel like, oh, I'm home. Like, it's just so weird.
Nah, I don't know what it is. Like, my father used to drive me and my mom and my brother like every weekend to see my grandparents, and it's like a nostalgic kind of thing. Like, I always remember, like, even certain songs, like, for some reason, going to Brooklyn, we always heard like Mary J. Blige on the radio. Like, it's just certain songs that I'm like, damn, like, this reminds me of driving to Brooklyn with my family, seeing my grandparents, things like that. So I definitely feel you. It's just one of those feelings. Like, when you gotta cross that bridge, it's just like, it's definitely a different feeling for sure.
Yeah, I can't explain it, and I don't. And at the last time I went to Brooklyn, I was listening to, you know, Kadeem and Taval. They have the podcast called Deadass. Oh my God, what? Nah. I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Nah, but, I'm not aware.
They are like amazing. They're from Brooklyn, and I don't know. It was whatever. I can't. We'll just say that I feel like you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, and like some people claim certain areas.
Right.
Like, I claim Brooklyn. I'm not even from there, but it's okay.
Nah, I'm already knowing.
So how do you think that there's a significant difference between New York living and New Jersey living? And did it shape you to like the person that you are now and your current things that you're into?
It's definitely a difference for sure. I think I love the space that New Jersey gives us.
Yeah.
Like, the crib that we was living in Brooklyn, like, your neighbors is close to each other, like mad super close. And we lived like, it was like a two family like crib.
Okay.
And, like, damn, I forgot, but like another family member lived upstairs and we was downstairs. But Jersey, we got that space. We got, like, you know, we can move around. We got the backyard, and that's one of the things that my parents really wanted for us, was like a better life. Yeah, a home. You feel me? Like, where like they can raise us, we can play outside, you know, and things like that. So I think that's the major thing. But I think the culture, me and like my brother definitely understood. You know, just like you know, like New Yorkers, like the East Coast in general, but New York has that stigma of just like grinders, like, you know, we grind.
And I feel like, not that you can't raise a family in New York, because you definitely can. There's parts of like New York, the state, that is very like, but I feel like the city is just specifically for like anybody from like 20 to like 40. Like, that is like the prime place to be, the going, like, you can do a lot more, the city that never sleeps. Like, I just feel like
it's just fast paced. Like,
yes,
we on the
like
go. We on the go.
Yeah, I definitely I would just reserve New York for the go-getters, the hustlers, the party life, and everything like that. So being raised in Piscataway, New Jersey, at what point? Actually, I don't even think they know what you do. So
yeah, okay.
yeah, we
I'm an
didn't
actor.
that
I am an
excitement.
actor. My bad. People
It's
out
okay.
there that do not know. I am an actor. I've been in love with acting since I was young. You know, it kind of like chose me in a sense. You know, I never have I ever been like pushed or someone told me like, hey, like do acting. Like it
Right.
naturally chose me since young. You know, like I always looked at the TV and was like, damn, like how you get on TV like that? Or even
Yeah.
the fact that like, you know, these movies, these shows, we know it's fake, but it's so natural, so real. You really
Yep.
can't buy into the story. Like, wow, like they're actors, but we're so entertained and moved by these stories that it
And
really
I
intrigues.
also, let me know if you feel like this too. Like, I am in no shape, way, form an actress or studies acting,
Yeah.
but I get so invested. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I'm invested. Like, is this very, now that you've been acting for 10 plus years now,
Yeah.
how, like, is it easily identified? Like, are you able to identify like bad acting super easily?
You can like it's like that's the most trickiest thing about that. That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
So acting is like me and you are two totally different people, right?
Right.
Your happiness, ironically, that's what I actually call you. Your happiness can be an 8. Your happiness can be an 8, but the happiest for me to look natural, maybe a 5. You see what I'm saying? So like someone that's outgoing like a Jim Carrey, for me to do that, I would have to be like on a different level. Like he's naturally like that, or like even Kevin Hart. For me to be
Yeah.
like that, it's like a different level. So you really have to like find where you're at that's natural for you, and
Right.
comes off on camera because the camera enhances everything that you do. So
Right.
like if you're not comfortable in front of the camera is gonna show that.
Gonna pick up on that. And I think that's what I like, the viewer, the audience, like I feel like that's what we're able to pick up on, because I could be watching a show and I'm like, oh my God, this acting is so bad. Like
Yeah.
I don't like when I could hear the script. You know what I mean? Like,
And that's a big thing too that a lot of people don't know is that you can be a great actor, but the writing isn't there. It's like
yeah.
prime example, like a big thing that we go through as Black people is like we'll have a Black show, but it'd be white writers.
Yes.
So white writers can't like they don't understand our culture, so they think what's hip, but it's just like nah, that's not it.
Right. Now there was only one show that had white writers that blew me away. See, can you try to guess what show I'm talking about?
Girlfriends?
No, it's a more recent show and it kind of like just went off.
It can't be.
Your guy, you love him. You see him all the time. And he's famous.
You talking about 50?
Yeah.
Really? Yo, the thing is, they have a writer's room. They're not all white, but it's like a mixture. It's like a mixture.
Yes.
The only reason why I know that is because with the Stars app, there's like a behind the scenes kind of confidential thing with Terrence J, and he interviews people so that's how I found out. It was like the writer's room was like a Hispanic woman, it was a Black dude, and it was like a white person too as well. But yeah, it's a lot that goes into these films and TV shows.
Now, Power, that's a show where, even though I feel like there was only one bad actress in Power, and it was, I probably shouldn't say that because who knows who's gonna see this, but
that's your opinion though. That's your opinion.
Okay, you're right. It was, Dre, his baby mom, like in this past season. Like it was just like, first of all, that wasn't the same girl that they had showed like seasons ago, but I let them pass because things happen.
I honestly don't even remember the first season where she was even introduced.
Yeah. So for her, for that other girl, the second girl, trash acting, not
wasn't feeling
person, but I was not feeling it. But it was okay. Like I let it pass. But that's the show that I can definitely say everyone is superb. Like everyone is super, super talented, down to the right. Like the story, it's just like so. It just pulls you in. Like if you don't like Power, I question you.
It's not. It's a solid show. And I got on it. I think I started watching it maybe the second or third season. But when it was really like on the cusp, like Story in the Story, I was interning with SOBs in New York.
Okay.
And this was around the time where like Future dropped Dirty Sprite 2 and all this extra stuff. And every Friday they had Hot 97 had a showcase, right? With Scotty Beam, Deani. She actually went to Piscataway too as well. Shout out to her.
Oh
wow. But Dre, I'm sorry, Rotimi.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, he was backstage and I knew he was in Power, but I didn't understand the hype then. But afterwards, I'm like, damn, like I was really like backstage, like, you know, he was just talking to everybody, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I see why people.
You know, one of his barbers is actually from Piscataway.
Yeah, Ezel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ezel cut him. Yeah. Nah, it's dope, man. A lot of Piscataway people doing big things.
So tell us more about your experience. So you've did some work with SOBs. Who else have you worked with? Like, give us your resume.
SOBs, man. That was back when I was ripping and running, trying to do the broadcast journalism thing. You know, that's part of my story. I'll never, downplay it, whatever. But in college, I was hustling, back to the, with the whole New York thing, hustling and stuff like that. I was doing interviews and I got the internship with SOBs, and that was a great experience, just understanding how showcases are ran, events. Working with Hot 97, they had a WBLS event for R. Kelly, but he canceled, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But Future, it was just like, man, it was just showing me the, like, the behind the scenes of what it takes to run events and things like that. And another internship I had was 47th and 7th. It's a music company, and I was interviewing people in like Central Park and stuff, just getting experience in front of the camera, like things like this. Like it was just learning like how interviews are conducted, whether like whatever the topic is, So at that time with college, acting was pushed to the back burner, of course. But once I graduated, that's when I really started to like focusing all on acting, like just really putting all the effort into it.
That's an amazing story. So being that that's your past, let's talk about your present and future. So what's happening? Tell the people one of the main reasons why we're here today.
All right,
Should I give a little
drum roll,
y'all?
A little drum roll. So today, we are promoting the new movie that I'm in called Tijuana Jackson, Prisoner with Purpose. And it's about this dude that just came home, and he's trying to do right.
Yeah.
Going through,
we all are in some form or capacity.
Hopefully you're not coming home from jail.
Oh yeah.
but hopefully, you are turning a new leaf over. But he's just trying to do right by his family, and he's trying to be a motivational speaker, and he's come to find out that things not really going his way. And this movie, it's a comedy. It's directed and written by Romney Malco.
Okay.
And Regina Hall and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people are gonna really, really like connect with it because it's a project that people can relate to,
Okay.
And just understand.
I'm super excited for this. And if you could tell us what day it premieres and where we can find it, I think that'll be helpful too.
So the day is July 31st. It's coming up soon. And you can see on the Apple TV and select theaters.
Perfect. All right. Well, I don't know where I want to go with this. So obviously, here at Niajah.com, my blog is all about lifestyle. I'm trying to get into the wellness. You'll see that soon. But we're about home, lifestyle, wellness, fun stuff, like just things. So I couldn't have you on here today without like getting into like your personal life.
I'm here for it. We here.
We're really personal over here. We'll check back in on like the professional side towards the end of today. For sure. But you already told us where you currently live and where you're from. So I think we got that. which is Piscataway, and you're currently residing in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a person that is always like thinking ahead, always thinking about the future. And if anybody knows me, they know that all I really want out of life is a beautiful home, like a beautiful, sizable home, not mansion style.
Nice size home, you know.
Like something small, like 6-7 bedrooms,
Right. Ooh, we need them rooms. We need them rooms. I feel
space. And I want a movie theater.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because
I
love
it big.
Like movie nights. I low-key already know the house that I want and my contractor. Like,
that's good. You gotta see it. You gotta speak it into existence.
Yes. So I would love to know what your mindset is. Like, if you had to pick between like a house, townhome, or condo, which would you choose?
I think it would have to be home. Yeah.
It's hard. So you get home?
Yeah. Only because so here's the thing. I like condos because the amenities that come with it.
Yeah.
And I like the townhomes too as well. But the home, I like ownership. As I continue to get older, I like ownership more now. I'm kind of outgrowing this stuff. But it's hard, but like I like the condos because it like you're in a central location.
Right.
Like a city, So it's just like, man, like, you don't really gotta drive nowhere. But the home now, as I get older, I am embracing the home more when it comes to ownership and stuff. But the condos is dope. I ain't gonna lie. It's like 1A, 1B, but for sure the home now. I feel like.
Right. I feel like for me, and I'm a single person. So I feel like when I definitely get a house, I want to be building with somebody because with a house, the fact that I can't call maintenance is like a problem. Like I'm going to have a whole Rolodex of people, like electrician,
you on your own. You gotta make it work.
And I'm trying to have a pool. So that's a lot of stuff. So I would need to like build and everything to have like that partnership, right? So speaking of partnerships and relationship statuses, I ain't gonna go too deep, but what I will ask is, being that you have had insight into the entertainment industry, things like that, who would you say is your celebrity crush?
Ooh. It's hard. Let me see. I would have to be I like Justine Skye. For sure. Justine Skye. She's dope. I think she's from the islands too.
Really? Let me see.
Yeah.
About her.
Yeah, I think she has some island descent for sure. I'm always love Nia Long. Gabrielle Union.
Have you seen the new movie Fatal Affair?
I haven't. I need to get around to that because Omar Epps, that's my guy.
I know her.
You talking about Justine?
Yeah, for everybody that didn't know, this is who Justine is. Is
she fire.
We doing this?
She fire. The people gotta see. I mean, people don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
People don't know, but yeah, she fire.
Video, I will put like a picture here of just the memes and all of that. So
we making it work on Zoom.
Okay. How do you also feel about Tessa Thompson? I feel like you.
Oh yeah, Tessa for sure.
First name basis.
She's dope. She's dope because I don't know. It just everything that she does. It's just she got like this aura around her. Like and whenever she's in, like even in Westworld.
Oh.
Creed 2. But yeah, Westworld and Creed. Like every time I see her, I'm just like, she's good.
Definitely a vibe.
Dope.
Yeah, she's a vibe. I love how you called her by her first name. So
Tessa, I know her already. I know her already.
So if Ashley watches this, so hey, happy if you're watching.
No, we good. We good.
Literally hates when I call celebrities or even YouTube stars by their first
That's
name.
just Ashley being Ashley. You know she grumpy.
Like I literally call them by their first name because those are my friends.
You got to.
They just don't know me yet.
Ashley be grumpy. You gotta watch out for Ashley.
She would literally have a heart attack.
Tessa.
Right. So going back into like the home kind of mood, do you sleep with the TV on or off?
Off.
Right. It has to be super dark for me. Super quiet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
The TV thing, okay, it's just like, okay, I'm not saying I've never fallen asleep with the TV on, but I'm kind of like a light sleeper, and like literally you can like fall asleep and like, you know how late at night it's like the program volume's on 10, but then the commercial be loud as hell.
Yes.
And then wake you up. That's the thing I'm talking about. It's just like nah. Because if I wake up from that, I'm gonna be sick because now I can't go back to sleep because I'm up. I'm that type of sleeper. Like if I'm up out of my sleep, then it's like I can't go back. I gotta be extremely tired.
Yeah. No. And especially, I'm not the type of person that can just lay on the bed and go to sleep. Like it literally takes me like an hour. Like I have to I'll get in bed and then I'll be like scrolling. I'm trying to get into like reading.
Yeah.
But like nonfiction, that's a whole nother story. But once
take a little minute.
Yeah. Once you have fallen into your sleep and it's time to wake up, what does your typical morning routine look like?
Man, I get up, brush my teeth for sure, get something to eat. Then I read my book for sure. Like I have Self-Management for Actors. Shout out Bonnie Gillespie. It's just prepping me from where I'm going, you know. That I write down. I'm big on laws of attraction for sure. Yes. Most importantly though, before I even sleep, the night before I pray damn near like every night. But yeah, like in the morning after that, like I do like my I ams, like I am successful, I am an actor, all this stuff that, you know, words of just confirmation that you are who you are. I feel like we need that day to day just to stay on course, because them negative thoughts be coming in sometimes, you know.
Right. So, and especially in this time period, like I feel like
for real.
Corona, COVID-19, whatever you like to call it, 2020, mayhem.
It's a lot.
Like I just feel like if you don't have that grounded, like if you're not still within your own like body, peace, mindset, like those affirmations are needed, because I feel like 2020 turned everyone's world upside down. I'm sure you had projects lined up. I'm sure
a lot
you had goals and everything just kind of got postponed. Not gonna say canceled, because our goals are never canceled. Never. Like we still have work to do, and whether that is self-work, it's still nonetheless work, and it's gonna get done. And I'm just extremely optimistic about 2021 for everybody. So I can't wait to see everything that was postponed come into fruition for you. But that sounds like an amazing, peaceful morning. I feel like my mornings be a little crazy, like because I work from home. I'm gonna actually that could be a blog post of like my morning routine. So I know that you said that you wake up, you do your affirmations, and you have your hygiene in check and everything like that.
Definitely.
What's like your health routine? Like or how important is healthy eating and exercise to your day to day?
So ironically, I'm not the healthiest eater, but just recently I had to switch it up. So I've had like a chronic cough for like super long, right? Come to find out, I've been having bad acid reflux.
Oh, that's
reflux.
the worst.
Yeah, so now I'm like super strict on what I eat now, ironically. Like anything, like I stay away from anything acidic. I'm big on hot sauce, pepper sauce, like I'm Trinidadian, so we love, that like pepper, yes, like stuff like that. Like I gotta stay away from because it's making me cough and I'm having trouble breathing. So
Ooh, is your
yeah,
food not the same?
it's not the same. It's very bland. It's super bland right now, and I
Mm-hmm.
hate it. But man, you want to talk about like asthma attacks? Like that's how bad it was, and I'm really trying to just eat healthy,
Right.
have acidic
And
stuff.
it's hard.
It
But I
is.
feel like if nothing else that 2020 taught us, it would
Mm-hmm.
be like health. Like
Yeah.
our health is so important. So
Mm-hmm.
for you to be able to identify like, hey, I like this, but I can't have it for the sake of you just breathing right, I
Word.
think that's huge right there. And it can go in so many ways, like the fact that like, yes, I do want to go out to a bar. I do want to go to,
Mm-hmm.
a place, but because this is happening around me, I need to be like, I'm gonna have to sit this one out because it's just, that's just not happening right now.
Strategic eating. That's literally where I'm at right now.
No,
It's
I'm
sad.
really about to get on that bandwagon
It's
because that bandwagon, I should say, because it's just a whole lot of going on over
mm-hmm.
here. And it's
Oh, yeah.
quarantine like 15 is not fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get real strategic as well. But I kind of just threw this last question in
Mm-hmm.
here because I feel like on my blog, like I could talk about home, I could talk about wellness, I could talk about lifestyle, but it's
Mm-hmm.
always that little extra pizzazz that I just throw in there. And I think that's
Okay.
me. So
Yeah.
I really don't talk too much about fashion, but
Mm-hmm.
I do have a question. So
I'm
if
ready for it.
and I do like all these like weird scenarios in my head.
Uh-huh.
But if you had, for some odd reason, to donate your entire wardrobe, like everything, but the
Mm-hmm.
person that's making you do this, I don't know, they're like, Malcolm, you can keep
Mm-hmm.
3 things, but everything else you need to donate.
Ooh. Okay.
What are you keeping?
It would have to be this is really tough, but it would have to be like my jean jacket for sure,
Hmm.
a pair of jeans, and for kicks, it would have to be like my Jordan 11 Cool Grays,
Okay.
without a doubt. Because those
That's
three
a
things,
uniform. That I
yeah,
like that. That's the whole uniform.
like the jean jacket, I love jean jackets in general, but my jean jacket is like I've had it since high school. That's kind of
Um,
like my signature thing. So my jean jacket will always stay with me. Um,
mhm.
I love jeans. I don't like
When I
shorts.
put this on a blog, send me a picture of your jean jacket so the
I
people can
got
see.
you. I got you. I literally have taken a lot of pics with the jean jacket. It's just this one jean jacket with a yellow M on it. Um,
Okay.
Jeans. I love jeans. I don't like shorts like that. I'm not a big fan
Especially,
of shorts.
how are you in the heat with it though?
Jeans. 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 The only time I wear shorts is probably in the house and playing basketball, but that's it. I'm always
Okay.
a jean kind of guy, always been. And yeah, my Cougar 11s. The thing is, I don't even wear them. I only wore them probably like 4 or 5 times, but they're just so iconic.
Yeah,
That's
and I
just
think
like
they're timeless as well. Like,
I can't give those cool grades up. I'm sorry, but everything else can go. I'll get over it. But the
and
jean
then you can
jacket,
always replace it.
hmm yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. For the most part.
Cool. All right, so those were the only like
hmm
main like questions I had,
hmm
but I
Yeah.
do have like a lightning round of this or that.
Okay.
Um, this is
I'm with it.
stuff like this is so fun to me.
hmm
But we're gonna do the lightning round of this or that,
All
and then
right.
we'll end it off with where you're going next, like where can we find
I'm
you
with it.
and
Let's
everything like
go.
that. All right.
I'm with
So
it.
another
Drum roll.
drum roll, because I couldn't remember what that was called.
I got you. No, we here. We here. We a team. I got you.
All right, so this or that, pancakes or waffles?
I'm going with the waffles.
Waffles. Okay, and I just got a waffle maker, so when you come back to Jersey, you already know.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
No corona over here.
No corona, thank God. Yeah, I got tested. I'm negative. Shout out to everybody that's getting tested.
Right.
If you're positive, stay quarantined. But we negative.
Stay safe. No waffles for y'all. It's like that.
Yeah. None. I'm not gonna lie. Stay away from the waffles, boy. Stay away from the waffles, boy. You can have these waffles. And hopefully by the time I come back, I'm better with the acid reflux because waffles aren't good for me too as well.
Really?
So, it's bad.
Hey, you can't eat nothing.
I'm sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sick.
Strategic eating though. It's okay. Hopefully by the time you get here, I done lost my quarantine 15 and I could have a waffle because I don't need no waffles. All right, back to this or that, day or night?
Night. I strive better at night. I'm not a morning person, never have been. The night, I just get my ideas better. I think deeper in the night, and everything is just better at night. I feel like
it's flowing.
I'm a night person.
Okay. Text message or call?
I'm 50-50 because if it's important, I'd rather call you.
Right.
But I feel like when it's not serious, text, but I'm gonna just go with call because sometimes I don't feel like texting. I don't feel like typing out stuff, especially if it's a long story or in depth. Like, just imagine this interview through text. It's like,
yeah, it's a no for me. And this isn't a planned question, but what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay, yes. I'm a Gemini too.
See? That's why we click.
Right. Gemini. Can we just talk about being Geminis for just a second?
Go ahead. Even though you know what's crazy though? No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You tell me.
I was gonna say I'm not big into it because I feel like we get a lot of slack from it, like, oh, y'all are two-faced, this, that, and that. I'm just like, bro, it ain't that deep. But
now I will say I do have a different personality, but it's not like bad. Like
yeah,
I feel like we are the most hated zodiac of the entire zodiacs, but I feel like we don't get enough credit of how like hard we love how deep our passion is. Like we're very passionate about the things that we like our projects. Like now I ain't go so hard for my blog for a couple years, but that was because
you still here.
Right. Like I didn't give up. And I think it was more so I didn't know how to juggle everything. I didn't know how to like delegate specific times. And I'm coming around to that. Like if you didn't know, like I'm in a consistency challenge. It's ending on the 30th, right before the day your movie comes out.
Definitely.
And I don't know, like it's pushed me in so many different ways. Like it's not like my blog isn't a back thought anymore, like back of the mind thought. Like it's at the forefront. Everything is an opportunity now. Like I'm thinking like, oh, that could be a blog and things like that. So this circles back to me being super passionate about everything. And I think that's just like a Gemini thing. It could be just like a human thing. But specifically for Geminis, like I think that they don't highlight the good parts about us. And one of the main things is that we're very talkative. Like I could talk all day long. And for me personally, I prefer calls over text messages. But I understand how text messages are convenient. Like if I'm in a loud place, like it's gonna be better for us to text. Or if I'm out and about, I understand that it's just easier to send that like little note. But if I could just hop on the phone, I think one night we were texting and I'm like, can I call you? Is it too late?
It's just better. Better. I'm all for that. I'm all for it.
Right. Okay. Back to this or that. Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, I think my brother put Hulu on my TV, but I never watch it. Like I go to Netflix by default. Okay. This is a semi-hard one. Love or me? Oh, y'all, he thinking.
It's a tricky one. I'm gonna go with love. You feel me? Family, friends. That love hit different.
It does, especially. I know I keep
Yeah.
talking about like 2020,
Mm-hmm.
but people lost so many loved ones in this year,
Yeah.
and I think we took gathering for granted
Mm-hmm.
because now when you're gathering with your loved ones, it does hit different. Like we
Yeah.
were like quarantined for 3 months, really. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, comedy or horror?
Comedy. Oh, I'm not too big on horror.
Me either. There's one of my friends, like we
Mm.
go to the movies to see like the newest scary movie together, and she's
Yeah.
like the only person that I do it with. But like I'm not about to just be like, oh, y'all trying to watch Freddy versus Jason, or like, I'm not about to be doing that. Like we're about to sit
Mm-hmm.
here and laugh.
Yeah. Now the horror. Yeah, I just never was really into like going to watch horror movies and stuff. It's just I'm more of a comedy, drama, action kind of dude, but the horror,
Mm-hmm.
not really.
I love action movies. This is a side note, but what's your favorite action movie?
Mr. and
It's
Mrs.
hard,
Smith.
huh?
It's hard, but Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Only because
Really?
I like their chemistry in it. Like Brad and Angelina, their chemistry in that made me enjoy watching it. Two spies that don't even know that they're spies and they married each other and it's just bad for business. But
Mm. So
but yeah,
crazy thing is, I've never seen that movie.
it's a great movie. The chemistry is really good. I ain't gonna lie.
And
It's
that's the movie that they did, and they marrying each other in real life.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I have to check that out. I think my favorite action movies are like, I love fast cars,
Hmm.
so I love the Transformers movies
Yeah,
and Fast and Furious. Like anything
yeah.
with fast driving, like
Hmm.
I don't know. I just like
That's your thing.
I like real fast. I like nice cars and fast cars.
Mm. Yeah, Fast
Um,
and Furious is legendary.
yeah, for real. Okay. Boat or plane?
Plane.
Plane. Easier,
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna let's get on, spend an hour or two. Let's get off. We are
Yeah.
on our way.
I How do you feel about cruises?
I've always wanted to get on one,
Really?
but we never got on a cruise. It was planned, you know how like your family plans like a family
Mm-hmm.
vacation, but we never did a cruise.
It never happened. I have a lot of people in my life that loves the cruise. Shout out to
Hmm.
Tijuana if you're watching.
Shout out to her.
I can't. I don't know. I guess, and I know like there's
Yeah.
extravagant cruises where there's
Hmm.
like malls on the boats, like
Hmm. Yeah,
crazy.
like it's lit. It's lit.
Yeah, I've heard, but I don't know. It's just something about, I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. But it's not about me. It's about you.
You jokes. Nah, cruise is
Um,
lit.
the next this or that is t-shirts or hoodies.
Hoodie.
Hoodies.
Hoodie. Hoodie.
Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Uh,
Facts. Shout out to him.
phone or computer,
Computer. Computer
right?
is my
People
life.
pay more.
Computer is my life. All my information is on here. Like this is how I get my music. This is how I certain things, apps are just better on a laptop format,
Mm-hmm.
like and I can type way faster, I'm a big like computer person. Like I think like my mother's the reason why I love typing and being on a computer. Like I used to watch her
Yeah.
when I was younger, just she used to type without looking at the keyboard. I'm like, how do you do that? And
Mm-hmm.
like in P-Way, we had that Mavis Beacon kind of program
Yep.
back in the day. That never really helped me though. Like it did, but it didn't really help me the way I wanted it to. But I naturally just maybe because I'm just a computer person, but I think me just typing by myself
Mm-hmm.
helped me learn more, not looking at the keyboard.
Got it. Yeah, I'm a very fast typer, so
Yeah,
I feel
facts.
that. Okay, puzzles or board games?
Board games, without a
Mm-hmm.
doubt. Board games for
I
sure.
love me a good board game.
Facts.
What about piercings or tattoos?
Tattoos.
Do you have any?
I got one. I got one on the inner
Oh, did it hurt?
inside of my wrist. Nah, it felt like bee stings. It
Oh,
just
okay.
felt like repeated bee stings.
What does it say?
It's a Greek meaning from my fraternity. So you gotta, it's a secret meaning. So you gotta join.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
For
already
people who don't know,
it.
I'm a Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity incorporated.
Yeah, shout out.
But yeah, it's a meaning. So like once a member see this, they already know what time it is.
Got it. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Pool or ocean?
Pool.
Same. Pool girl. Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram. Instagram is that's my go-to. Out of all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I'm a big pictures person.
Right.
And I love Instagram. That's like the one app, like I was like, damn, it's kind of hard for me to give up.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever really gotten into Twitter. Like, and I'm a talker too, so you would think that, oh, it's just my thoughts. But
Twitter is, I like to go on Twitter late at night, back to the night question, because there's less opinions, less people tweeting, I just feel as if a lot of people gauge a lot of things off of Twitter.
I think that Twitter after dark be wilding.
It do be wild, but they calm down.
Okay, because at one point, I remember my brother, like, we was just chilling, and he, like, went on to Twitter, and, like, he hurried up and, like, got off of it. And I was like,
what you looking at?
I was like, what's going on? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, open your phone. Like, what are you talking about? And he was just like, it wasn't me. It was Twitter. And I was just like, what's happening? He's like, Twitter after dark. Okay.
That's what y'all tweeting after dark.
Right. So like after that whole experience, I was just like, what they doing on Twitter though?
Yeah, it's different it's different after hours on Twitter for sure.
Okay. So next, this or that is salty or sweet?
Sweet.
Well, now because you got your
like I can't even do none right now. Like chocolate is bad for acid reflux too. So I'm staying away from like a lot. Like it's trash.
Dang, it's okay. Health as well. Hot or cold?
Hot.
So you would rather be hot than cold?
I hate the cold. The cold, I get cold easily. Easily. I'd rather deal with the hot than the cold for a fact.
Okay. And you're in the best place for it.
For real, yeah. I'm good. I'm good with the heat. The cold, nah.
All right. Let's go to holidays. So Christmas or New Year's?
Christmas.
All right, going back to our little power powwow. Ghost or Tommy? Dun dun dun.
It's hard. Damn, that really is hard. I like Ghost only because I would take Ghost over Tommy only because he was really trying to progress.
Yes.
Tommy was trying to stay in his lifestyle, but Ghost, he had the club, he was trying to do XYZ, he was doing the thing with the community, like he was trying to be the full complete package, where Tommy was just still stuck in the
hood mentality.
The streets.
Yeah. Okay, so since you didn't pick that Tommy there, I may give you an option for another Tommy. So Tommy or Cole from Martin?
Tommy.
Rest in peace.
For real, yeah.
Rest in peace, sure. Tommy.
For sure.
And to just round off the this or that, if you have the opportunity, would you want to explore the deep sea or outer space?
Deep sea.
I thought there's a whole nother world down there.
Yeah, the outer space is cool, planets and stuff. But the deep sea, it's so many different, things down there. Like they were saying, it's some facts saying that like we haven't even discovered all of the deep sea, and it takes up like a high percentage of the Earth.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of places that's still even undiscovered that we can't even go to because it's like the pressure gets like really really high down there.
Yeah. Ooh, oh God,
it's cold. Yeah. So, but now like I like I like the deep sea over the outer space for sure.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining in the this or that lightning
I
round.
did pretty good, you know.
Yeah, you did awesome.
Right, for sure.
So now we're just gonna kind of wrap it up and let us know where we can find your work, what's your socials. I'm gonna have all of this information written in the blog post, but just for the video folks, let us know where we can find you and what's next for Malcolm.
Everything is Malcolm Farrell. At Malcolm Farrell. Twitter, Facebook. I have a Facebook page. Instagram is Malcolm Farrell. LinkedIn is Malcolm Farrell. But yeah, that's all my socials. Is just my name. And what's coming up? Shoot, we got.
Besides the July 31st.
Yeah, besides July 31st. Thank you. Yeah, Tijuana Jackson. Purpose of a Prison. That will be July 31st on Apple TV. You can see me playing a journalist role in there.
That's so fitting. Was that even acting?
Yeah, it was me. It was for me. It was good. It was good. We shot that like I think it's 3-4 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but at that time I was, just graduating college or whatever, so it was like in my journalism bag still, and I fit the role, and it was like super, super, super natural for me. So I really enjoyed that role. But besides that, I just got casted into this movie called ATW.
Okay.
Production has been halted though because of the corona. I'm in a TV series All Screwed Up. That's super dope. And I do have like a couple more commercials coming out.
Okay. And, can we just talk about the incredible Chase partnership?
Chase. Now that's lit. Yo,
that blew my mind.
I'm so thankful for that. We shout out to VaynerMedia. Gary Vaynerchuk, I follow him. He's a motivational speaker. But his media company and Chase, we did that a year ago now, coming up to a year ago now. Wow. And ironically, someone saw it and I didn't even know it was up. Someone told me, and I'm like, they sent the picture. They was like, yo, like, is this you? And I'm like,
oh, we're going to have to put that picture in the blog. So I'm about to just pull it up. So the video viewers can see that. Is it on your
check that out
on your feed?
It is, yeah. It is on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. It's up there. But yeah, it's a dope experience.
My stuff down. Hold on so they can see.
That's me right there. Facts. I get honestly I love booking projects like that, but I get really excited when my other friends see it and they hyped about it too. That really gets me going too as well. So
yeah,
I didn't see that. I only get to see the test shots that they take that day, but I don't see it on the website sometimes. So the fact that someone reached out was like, yo, this you? And I'm like, damn, that was my first time ever seeing it.
I know that had to feel awesome. Yeah, that is me.
It took me back. I ain't gonna lie, but that stuff like that, the Target one I did, Crate and Barrel, all those.
And Crate and Barrel is my store. Here at ice.com, we stand for Crate and Barrel.
Crate and Barrel, that was a good look. I ain't gonna front. I was super, super happy when they finally posted it because I was waiting.
Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Yeah. You've definitely put in the work. You're not some rookie or newbie. You have the credits, and I can't wait to see you soar, especially in 2021. Thank you. I just know it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited. I'm so thankful that you even considered little old Niajah.com.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I appreciate that, man. For sure.
I really I don't take this opportunity lightly. So thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Make sure you follow, like, comment, and subscribe.
Check your boy out. July 31st, all that.
Yes,
for sure.
Tune in to July 31st. I'm going to have all of this information posted on the blog, all of your links, and everything. So I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. If I could just, find a mouse.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.